Hello guys, welcome to Smile's channel. Today we have a guest and she wants to share her life experience with us. So, and our experiences are cut into 4 segments. So let me welcome her without further ado. She can begin. Yes, welcome.
Thank you so much, Lillian. It's nice to have you. It's a delight to be here, actually.
Nice to have you.
Yeah. So, my name is Maureen Kerubo. I guess there is nothing extraordinary under the sun, even in my life. But I guess there is somebody out there, even if it means one person who needs to hear and maybe get ignited and move on. So, I was also born, like, of course, everybody is born, in Eronge, of course, to my mother and father. But less than 4 years, a tragic happened. I lost both my parents at that age. Only that they never died at the same time. My mom passed when I was still a toddler. I was very young, and then my dad later. So growing up became a really big issue. But here in between, before my dad passes, he got married. So getting married and taking, my stepmom had also kids. So merging the two becomes difficult, I guess, because I could really see, now I realize that it was difficult for her, and that is why she found a different way of treating us. Because I remember we could drink uji as our breakfast while her daughters and son are eating ugali. Until one time my aunt came to visit dad and realizes that that is how we are living. She seeks us, me and my sister. She takes us to Masimba, that is where our home is, and that was the first time we saw ugali.
Okay.
Being brought to our convenience.
Not being hidden.
Not being hidden, and no restrictions at all.
Yes.
Yani you just, in your mother tongue they call it tokobega. You just ivega on your own,
Yes.
with maziwa. Yeah, that is maziwa marurano.
Yes.
Yes. So we eat until my sister is like pinching me, wewe takisha. Oh, please don't kill me for sharing this, Winnie.
Winnie, please.
Yeah, so, but after a while, my sister starts to go to the soko, that is market, with auntie. Auntie could sell flowers, so they start going with my sister. My sister actually started business at that time. And I usually tell her that even in a general supplies, God will use win for enterprises widely. Yes, God is gonna grant win for enterprises vizuri sana.
Amen.
Because she's
Amen.
a blessing.
Yes.
Yeah, so she starts going with auntie to the market, and as she goes to the market, she sells until they buy the materials and resources for going to school. So she joined school, and I was next. But then a month later, we get a visitor, my dad's younger brother. I remember, what is the news? I realized people, after the news, people are crying. But I still didn't know what it was. So at this time, they're like, Dad amekufa. Sasa I'm asking my cousin, I'm seeing my sister crying. Is dying a bad thing? My sister is like, mama akakufa na dada amekufa tena, sasa si tumebaki wapi? And I'm like, is now dying a bad thing? So I really don't know, but everybody's crying except me. And I'm like, wait, nigonge hapana, mimi nigonge, you know, in mother tongue, ndasoro anaichendere.
Yes.
Yeah, so like, and then my cousin has no mercy. He really hits so hard. So
Crying.
yeah, I cried. Everybody now was crying. I think my cousin was also young because we were like age mates there. So we cry, but tunaletwa back home. But only a few days, we wake up to two events, tragic events. My stepmother runs away. And at the same time, the same morning, my sister, my elder sister, that is Winnie, both her legs are burnt. And I remember my brother didn't have money, so he comes. He was in my grandmother's place. He comes, carries my sister now. He's back up to Nyamira. Nyamira is very far from where we live, kilometers apart. So goes without any means of transport because he has no cash. He takes her to the hospital. He knows nobody. He just fumbles around until my sister is treated and brings her back. So we stay like that. Hapa katikati, do you know I was surviving? Naenda nyumba za kina mwenye amepika ananipea, you know, like that. Naenda, like I remember at one point my aunt was newly married. Mama Roda was newly married. So I remember I went to borrow githeri. You know, she was an Adventist. At that time I didn't know Adventist is what. She had cooked githeri. So I went, nimeambiwa unipe githeri. So she never questioned who asked you. So she gives me githeri. So I come, I eat the githeri. I finish. I'm alone. Again I go, I say, nimetumwa na Winnie githeri. So again she puts githeri for me, I bring, but Winnie is nowhere. So I eat again. And then I go, I tell her.
You just laugh, but it's not a good experience.
It was the worst thing ever. So this time I tell her, nini, akina Vini wamekuja wamenituma githeri. So she gives me again githeri. Only that now I got the fourth time. I tell her now Jones amekuja. I used all my siblings' names. Jones amesema umwekeka githeri kadogo. I bring aituanga yote. So when she's giving me the last time, she's like, sasa uambie mwenye atakutuma imeisha.
But she was kind.
Yeah, she was very kind.
Yeah.
So that used to be our ways of living. We use tricks, we live. And this will cover in my times of ignorance. I used to lie a lot to eat. So that becomes, so we have come back, we have to know means of survival here and there. So as we are moving by, my aunt comes for us. There is an aunt of mine, Sunita, comes for us, takes us to school, we stay a little bit. She enrolls us actually in an academy school, the 7 of us. She has 5 kids, so plus the 2 of us, that is 7. So we enrolled, we stayed there. After, of course, after 2 years, I think I was in class 3, my sister class 5. So we come back again to my grandmother's place. We stayed there until class 6. When going to 7, my brother takes us back home.
So you're home now?
Now, that is where we are. Going home, going to class 8. Now we are moving to Form 1. But here in between is very difficult. You know, this is the times we are starting menstruation periods. And my brother knows nothing about it. He is struggling with our fees, struggling with our what? With our food. So such things, if we don't do ka contract hivi tulimie mtu tupanishe maji, atupe tununue, then I remember we always used blankets. Even at one time inaanguka, tukitembea kwa njia, me and my sister, we were like, oh my god, nimeshaanguka. So that used to be us. Sisi by the way tulikwanga tu tunatumia blanketi. Tunakatakata, tunazitumia kama hobbies. And that is why I salute those people who go to schools, giving people always, and even when I have time, helping such reminds me of the best experience in my life. So we are going to class 8, the 3 of us will get to know how we do the next time.
Okay, let's put there, guys.